top 5 decks that will have potential after Darkwing Blast. It's going to be a little bit different than Rogue, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to these. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Number 1 on the list here is going to be Runic. What actually changes here from Runic? Well, Runic gets their big fusion monster that says when an attack is declared involving it, mill the top 2 cards of your deck. And when it goes bye-bye, you get to target a quick play spell card that's Runic in your graveyard and plop it back into your hand. You're probably like, well, Robbie, like, that's good, but like you said, attack and Runic. What are you doing there? All the cards block you out of your battle phases. Well, yes and no. If I activate it in my battle phase as a quick play spell card to summon the doggo, then that means that we can have it do something. That is an option. Now remember, all those Runic cards do tell you no future battle phases, but that's not what we care about. It's the fact that you get to set up and then dodge and do certain effects so that you can do what you want to do. So I do think Runic will be a really, really, really cool strategy. By cool, I mean this deck is absolutely cracked, and on a locals level, it's absolutely amazing. On a competitive level, your opponent's going to go, oh, I'm main decking EEV. I hope you get an Eradicator, and there goes your entire Runic strategy. So, yeah, that's what it's like to be a Runic player right now. You're a really fun deck because you get to play Mystic Mind and things like that. Yes, I'm justifying, playing Mill Out because, to me, facilitating that. Now, trust me, in November, this deck gets a whole lot better. You get the Ishizu package in here, and you get to have a lot more fun. You're going to have a blast. Your opponent, not going to have a blast. But you'll have a good time. So yes, Runic is definitely still on my list of things to look forward to here as we go forward. So, interesting stuff here. Pure Adventure. Now, we got 2 new cards out of Darkwing Blast here. We got the Curse of Matir. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 adventure token to either field, and then send 1 card from hand to the graveyard. You cannot special summon a monster and you activate this effect except for adventure tokens and monsters that mention it. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, special summon an adventure token to either field. So, how many adventure friends can we continue to step through here as we sacrifice more and more? This is going to be like the dark side of the adventure token industry, but we did need better adventure control cards. And another way to produce tokens outside of Rite of Armisia is definitely very warranted. And then we got the new Celestial, which if you control an adventure token, you can special summon it. You can reveal this card in your hand, you can reveal 1 card that mentions adventure token, add a spell card that mentions adventure token, redeck your hand, except a normal spell card. So this can search for the Curse of Matir, and then you get locked into, adventure stuff for the rest of the turn. I do like the restrictions they placed on this. The cool thing about this deck is, a Fossil Dino Pachycephalo standing next to, like, your adventure package, after you do, like, full adventure combo, is actually pretty good. Alright? It just says you cannot special summon the turn you activate this. So whatever core normal summon you're about to commit with a continuous effect is free. I love me some free real estate. So overall, I think adventure control, it's not an amazingly, like, good deck at the end of the day, but you know what? It's good enough that I could top 32 a regional with it and then send people crying at the end of the day. So it's like, oh my god, all these adventure tokens, what's going on? Yeah. It's just that. It's fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 terms that typically don't end up going together very well. Next up is going to be goatee / fish. So, man, this one's a little bit harder for me to justify. So the new goatee stuff left a lot to be desired. I mean, like, an absolute lot. But a few people have commented and been like, Robbie, that new goatee monster is a level 2. It is sprite support. So on the bare minimum, and I mean like the bare minimum down here at the bottom, I suppose that you can splash it in Sprite. Now, that's not like to say that, like, get your hopes up that you can play the level 2 in Sprite, you know, like, oh my god, we're now justifying playing this. No, that's like base level entry for ideas. Now, I've seen some pure goatee decks. YouTube is a very interesting place in regards to, you know, some of the ideas that people will come up with to have these ideas work. But my problem still is, at the end of the day, it's kind of slow. I do think at a regional, though, and I'm gonna put this on a very high pedestal. I think if you get the right combination of hands, if you get the right end boards, and your opponent doesn't have the outs, you might be able to go 5-3, maybe make top 32 and get your invite. I think there's something there that could allow the deck to break over the 50% mark. 6-3, I think you might be pushing it. 5-4 seems a lot more doable with this deck at the end of the day, but I do think the aspect of people not knowing what these cards do is definitely enough to give it an edge. And I do mean that sincerely. Like, is it a consistent contender? No, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell, man. Like, you will always have cards that'll struggle to do things. Next up is ninjas. First of all, I just want to say this. I've played against ninjas once with deck out. They have the big ninja guy that can summon 2 back from the graveyard, which was really cool. I saw the build was playing the Karakuri Ninja because it has ninja in the name, which is really cool. I do appreciate that. But what did we really get out of the new support here? I mean, yeah, we got a new fusion that gives you some sort of like protection, let your ninjas attack directly, and then you can special summon a ninja monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position. I mean, that's pretty good, all things considered, and it's a contact fusion as long as you have 2 ninja monsters with different types. So inherently, it's not awful. All right, that's something cool. I know that the spells or the ninjutsu stuff that we got was pretty all right in this set as well, but my problem still here is it's still ninjas. At the end of the day, you know, your game plan is you want to deploy the big ninja, capitalize and make boards, and then you did get, I will say, the new negate that they got was really good, because flipping down a ninja, like the little ninjutsu art of substitution, we're gonna say, where you flip down, flip up, haha, I negated you. That's really cool. All right, I'm glad that they gave ninjas something at the end of the day, but the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, when compared to goatee, goatee looks so much better on paper. And honestly, I don't think... I guess maybe ninjas are good enough to maybe 4-4 an event. But you know what? On a good day, anything is, I guess, truly possible here. And then there's Amazons. So let's talk about the cheesiest 4-card combo in existence. So you're going to need 2 pendulum scales to pull this off, and then you're going to need Amazoness Augusta. Reason why I say it's 4 cards is because you're going to have to fuse away another Amazoness fusion monster to make this. The good thing is the Shaman Calling allows you to use something. So if your opponent is on a clear field, all right, and you have Augusta on the field, so first of all, your opponent can't target your other Amazoness cards or control card effects. Sure, I don't care about that. All those cards cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And if this card was fusion summoned using Amazoness Empress or Amazoness Queen, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. It does not say on monsters. And if this card is fusion summoning, special summon an Amazoness monster from your decks. First of all, it's 3,200. So with the first pendulum scale, you're going to go to 4,000. Technically, that's all you need. Attack with Augusta, attack with Augusta. Yay, we won the game! Holy crap! That's the Amazoness experience, from my understanding right now. If you can pull it off every single game, congratulations. But it is kind of cool to see that Amazons have reached the level of OTK potential now. But that's about it, unfortunately. Actually, you're going to be much higher than 4,000 tag. But you know what I'm saying here in terms of things. So 42.52, that's... what, 10,400 on double swings? Technically, you can swing over a monster and end the game, I suppose. But, yeah, that's where we're sitting right now. So, does it honestly have potential? I think you can get away with some cool things in this game. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.